Jai Srila Prabhupada. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nana Shastra Vicharanaika Nipunau Saddharma Sanstapakau Lokanam Hitakarane Tribhuvane Manyau Charanyakarau Vande Rupa Sanatanau Raghujugau Sri Jiva Gopalakau. This series of talk are not going to be the traditional Bhagavat Path Katha, because this is just going to be audio. There may not be, whole Karatal, etc. Not that we shouldn't have. We may use them as we go ahead. The subject that I am trying to deliver to you in this seminar is sound education. I repeat, sound education. One may wonder, is this some education about the sound or of the sound, or is it education by using some sound education, or using it in a different adjective term, sound education, means the real education, the unshakable education, the unfathomable education, the undefeatable education, etc., etc., etc. This I leave it to your mental speculation. Here I am to explain to you certain things about sound from the Vedic viewpoint and certain things about education from the Vedic viewpoint. And since the audience is not expected to be too familiar with technical Vedic literature from all branches, like from Samhita down to Bhashyas, this is meant for just people like me. We would start with some simple explanation about what is sound. In common usage of Vedic language, sound is vak. If you do the transliteration, just V-A-K. Its root is vach, V-A-C-H, not watch, W-A-T-C-H. Like you see in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan uvacha, watch. Vach, vacha, uvacha, which means to speak. And this corresponds to the borrowed word in Latin from original crude Sanskrit called Prakrit, vox, V-O-X, vox. Prabhupada uses that some places, vox populi. A variety of very old scriptures speak of the power of sound, that on cosmic level, sound is the source of creation. In the Rig Veda 1:164:45, it says, Chatvari vak parimita padani tani vido Brahmana ye Minishna Guna Rahita Neen Gayanti Turiyam Vacho Manushya Vadanti. So, the sound has got 4 levels, as we saw from a few authorities, both philosophers and grammarians. And Sabdhakhe Paurusham Rishu, I am the sound in the ether and I am the ability of the man, Bhagavad Gita says. So the sound is infallible. The sound in the ether is infallible. In fact, there was no reading and writing in earlier yugas. There is only, students were only Shruti Dharas. Shruti means hearing and Dhara means catching. They will hear and they catch it. And maybe sometime the teacher will repeat few times. Or he may repeat each word 3 times, depending upon the IQ of the class students that he has to teach. So as we see from some of these authorities, a signifier, every sound, 2 things. One is that sound is something which denotes that there is a speaker. If 2 lifeless objects happen to paraspara sambhutam, they scratch each other, then something that comes out of that we happen to hear. Now that is not sound, that is called noise. Or meaninglessly a child says something, that also is not called sound. It is also called noise only. Every Vedic word, according to again Vyasacharya, every Vedic word has an expressive power to denote a particular sense. And as a signifier, Vachaka, you pronounce Vacha, then that Vachaka, every word is Akshara. Vyaptimatvat tu sabdasya. This is the reason for the alphabet. In Sanskrit we have the name Akshara. Shara means fallible and Akshara means infallible. That means that sound has in it all 4 levels together has got an immunity to make a person speak or make a person listen in any different levels of this sound, and whatever may be the defects the 2 have, the speaker and the listener, its original power, sound, is Akshara. This is why Srila Prabhupada said, if a child asks what is this, and the father said this is fire, and the child went and replied, told somebody that, sir, this is fire. Now, when the father saying it is fire, and the son saying it is fire, does not make any difference in the potency of the fire. Now, if some big professor of fire asks the boy, well, what are the components of the fire? How do you write it in the chemical equation? Do you have a certificate from the university? It doesn't make any sense. Mr. Professor, just you put your finger in there, you will know it is fire. So, somebody may say, oh, no, this is like parrot repetition. No, it is not like parrot repetition. But you can do parrot repetition of Janma Karma Chame Divyam Evam Yo Veti Tattva Tattva Deham Punarjanma Naiti Mahameti Swarjuna. One can do a parrot repetition, with the translation also. But there is a thing called Artha Asraya, that coming from the shelter of meaning, then only when you say Janma Karma Chame Divyam Evam Yo Veti Tattvataha. Some of you, if you have heard many lectures on this verse of Prabhupada, you may remember Srila Prabhupada saying, Janma Karma Chame Divyam Jo Janati Tattvat. Jo Janati Tattva. And in the book you won't find Jo Janati Tattva. Janma Karma Chame Divyam Veti Yo. That is how you can get the meaning. So it is imprinted in Srila Prabhupada's mind, how he has heard it from these authorities, and that more naturally comes than when he himself looks at his book and reads it. Janma Karma Chame Divyam Evam Yo Veti Tattvataha and Jo Janati Tattvataha, both of them carry the same power. That is something more about sound. They have their distinctive names. We will take a short break here and we will continue.